Orania has not stolen the land that they are on. They bought the land from government.
I read that they did steal the land, but I have no idea. I just saw that online.
The land was bought by the government, from the government.
Yeah.
Government agreed with Orania that Orania can form their own municipality. Do I believe that places like Orania should exist? No. Number 4, do I believe that Orania is racist? Of course, it's a racist enclave. But those are the bad things. But there's also good things happening in Orania. They have a vision. And Orania's got their own currency. Orania's got their own bank. Orania's got work for everybody working in Orania. The place is racist, make no mistake about it. But I'm saying that we must not act like they are the only racist place. And I'm saying to you that what I fear the most about Orania, let me tell you what I fear the most. And I'm not saying Jacob Zuma's an angel. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah. He was in prison, though. He was in prison for a few months.
For the very same thing that Koos Becker did. That they didn't give him a slap on the wrist.
But that obviously disqualifies him. It says former President Jacob Zuma has been barred from running in South Africa's general election in May. The country's Electoral Commission, or IC, has not given a reason. However, his 2021 conviction and jailing for contempt of court would appear to disqualify him. That's from the BBC.
Yes, no, that's true. Because Jacob Zuma is not MK. MK is a party running.
Yeah.
So Jacob Zuma is individual in MK.
Who would run, who would take his place? Do you know?
I don't know. That's an internal decision.
Maybe his son.
No, I don't think so.
I'm joking. Another thing that I wanted to talk about just before we get into, the reason I actually wanted to bring you today is because of Jocelyn Smith was one of the bigger reasons,
Right.
And her story and the work you've done alongside investigators and with that case. But this was just something I saw just now. Why is everyone so obsessed with Orania? I know Orania, and I know you've visited Orania, right? What is it about Orania that fascinates so many South Africans?
I think the Orania is a people like the unknown. People are curious about the unknown. And Orania is one of those unknowns. It's like prison. People are curious about jail.
You're talking to the right. I'm curious.
Yeah, and people are curious about Orania. Both are the unknown. Where people and Orania for me. There's so many parts of Orania that we don't know about. Well, let me give you 5 parts quickly. Number 1, Orania has not stolen the land that they are on. They bought the land from government.
I read on Wikipedia, and I don't know if it's true.
No, it's true. Yeah. I'm telling you facts here. I didn't come here for fairy tales.
Yeah. I read that they did steal the land, but I have no idea. I just saw that online.
The land was bought by the government, from the government. I can even tell, I think they paid 1.2 million for it. And I speak under correction. But I'm not speaking under correction when it comes to buying the land. Number 2, a fact about Orania. And people get emotional without looking at the facts.
Yeah.
Number 2 about Orania is the fact that government had an out-of-court settlement with them. Government agreed with Orania that Orania can form their own municipality. An out-of-court settlement. Those are facts that people hear for the first time really hear. Number 3, do I believe that places like Orania should exist? No. Number 4, do I believe that Orania is racist? Of course. It's a racist enclave. No matter what they tell you that black people, that you have to identify with Africa. That's a nice way of telling you, like, blacks, fuck off.
Because I saw in an interview with one of their spokespersons or something, they were like, anyone can live here. But it's like, imagine being a black person or a colored person, like moving to Orania. You'd be so singled out. It would be just
No, you can't
horrific.
live there. You can't even move there.
No.
They just lack the conviction.
Yeah.
To say we don't want black people here. They should, we only want white Afrikaners here, or whatever. They should have the courage of the conviction to say that. But those are the bad things. But there's also good things happening in Orania.
Yeah.
And that's what irritates a lot of black people. They don't want to hear bad things. Number 1, Orania's got their own currency. Orania's got their own bank. Orania's got work for everybody working in Orania. Orania has got, there's pride in working. They are working there.
Well, I guess they're all. The thing about Orania, I think, is everyone has kind of got the same goal. Everyone's
Yes.
chosen to be there, and well, the majority of people have chosen
And it's
to be there.
growing, you see.
Yeah, and they're all from the same culture. They all have the same. They all speak the same language, and I think that's probably why they get on so well.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
they all of them in Orania, and that is things that people don't understand, is that they have a vision. Now, once you have a vision and a goal, and so I'm not just going to bash Orania. And I can tell you something that might shock a lot of you. I've experienced more racism out of Orania than I've experienced when I was in Orania. And maybe you say, you Gayton McKenzie, but my guys walked around and they're not Gayton McKenzie. Nobody knows my security or my normal guys that travel with me, my marketing team.
It might be different if you lived there, though.
So, yes, no, definitely. So what I'm basically saying to you, I said the place is racist, make no mistake about it. But I'm saying that we must not act like they're the only racist place. And I'm saying to you that what I fear the most about Orania, let me tell you what I fear the most. I fear that Orania will go off the grid and will not have load shedding. And South Africa will have load shedding while Orania don't have load shedding. The rest of South Africa will have load shedding while Orania don't have load shedding. And somebody will look from the sky and say, I see it's dark there. Yeah, that's South Africa. But why is there light there? No, that's Orania, where only the whites stay. That's just something that I hope doesn't happen. And that's why we should vote on the 29th of McKenzie so that we can get...
So we can keep the lights on.
So we can keep not only the lights, that we should fix our country. We should make sure that places like Orania doesn't exist, where everybody feels one. We need to get together as white, black, Indian, and colored. And I think that is why my presidency is so important. Because I'm the only one that stands up and say that white people should stop feeling guilty for the sins of their grandfathers and grandmothers. The time has come where we hold hands and we build this country instead of just brainstorming and pointing fingers and say, your grandfather did that. Apartheid was a crime against humanity. But that doesn't mean we should not move on from apartheid.
Another thing.
There you have it, guys. Our African leaders are really doing their best to show how much they've envisioned the future, a sustainable future for Africa and its inhabitants. But you know, here in Kwazemi, we also love to hear from the people of Africa and lovers of Africa in the comments. So we encourage you to watch the videos as we post them here on Kwazemi, and do not fail to share your comments in the comments where you express your views, especially as people who love Africa and really wish the best for the future of Africa. So whatever it is you've heard and whatever it is you have a feeling about the speech you've just heard, please make sure to put it down in the comments. Thank you for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please share and like and subscribe, because that's the way you support Kwazemi as a channel, an Afrocentric channel, where we try to understand deeper issues in African history and hopefully develop a collective intelligence on how we wish to build the Africa we want to see as people of Africa. See you in the next one.